Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to Marvel's Spider-Man. This is episode 22 on the series. Now, in the last episode, we did finish up the main story. Now, obviously, main story says we have like 81% left, but the actual main story is done. Now it's just side stuff, and I'm gonna finish everything. In this episode, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the observation centers from Oscorp. But first, I want to change my suit. You know what? Screw it. Just for the hell of it, let's rock the homemade suit from Spider-Man Homecoming. Just for the hell of it. Oh, that's right. I'm allowed to change the time of day. I'm allowed to do that now. So I'm going to try to keep it daytime as much as I can. The city's beautiful at nighttime, but you can't see Dick Diddley. I don't want you. There we go. Kinda esoteric, but this station monitors the city's cell tower network for potential vulnerabilities. People never think about it, but those cell phones we all carry in our pockets, pretty simple for a rogue agent to weaponize them if we're not careful. Okay. Really? You just turned it to night anyway?
Hey Pete, this station's one of my pet projects. I always thought the cellular network was vulnerable to terrorist attacks, so I set this up to monitor it. Can you do me a favor? Look for anything suspicious.
Uh-oh. It's not terrorists, but there's a glitch in the system that's causing interference. And if I don't fix it, it'll bring the whole network down. Right now it's only affecting the most sensitive equipment, like mine. I need to stay outside the areas of interference while I fix the cell towers. There. I set my lenses to show me the danger zones. Gotta fix the cell towers before the whole city's comms go down. That's the downside of all the tech. The size of the problem area fluctuates. I need to be ready for a sudden change.
Oh, owie, 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 owie.
One down, but I'll need to fix 3 more to solve the problem. Bet I can use those helicopters to swing. So much depends on cellular networks now. A crash would affect police, hospitals. It'd be as bad as a blackout. Gotta hurry. Soon the whole system's gonna go. Got it. The job's only halfway done.
Alright, bye.
Oh man, I wish there was a way to fix this for everyone except people who use their phones in movie theaters. The problem's getting worse. I'm running out of time. Invisible walls closing in. I feel like a mime. Got that one fixed. Bought me some time, but I can't slow down. Can't waste a second. Getting to be a tight squeeze. Okay, let's not do that again.
Ow. Just goes whew, right as I'm on the top of a building. Really? That outfit just looks so ridiculous.
Can't waste a second. It's getting to be a tight squeeze.
There we go.
Bam! Now New Yorkers can share their domestic disputes on the subway again. And emergency services are safe, which is, also important. If the network had crashed, it would have cost Oscorp a bundle to fix their comms. They'll want to keep this station up and running. Harry's project should be safe.
Cool.
My friends, the Rhino and the Scorpion are back behind bars. But only after wreaking unimaginable havoc in a reckless rampage with Spider-Man. Hopefully, they'll never see daylight again. But we need to be ready if they do. Normal humans can't stand against the likes of the Rhino. So, here's my proposal. You've heard of police dogs, right? Now bear with me. We train, outfit, and deploy police rhinoceroses. You got a rhino? We got a rhino too, baby!
I'm not even gonna dignify that with a response. Alright. This station monitors air quality. It's way more precise than anything in place now. If these were widely adopted, we could make huge leaps in quality of life for the entire city. Oh, it's another one of these smog things.
This station's simple, but really important. It measures toxins in the air, way more sensitive than anything the city has. Bad air hits children and the elderly first. This was a big one for my mom.
If his data is accurate, there's way too much sulfur dioxide in the air. I have a spidey hunch this is caused by inefficient engine exhaust. If I get some fresh samples, I can identify the make and model and report them. Okay, got that one. This can't be good for me. Nice. Just need a few more samples. Oh, that one smelled.
Yeah, sulfur tends to do that. You guys know what the smell of sulfur is. Well, you know the smell, you may not know it's sulfur. Like the smell of rotten eggs. That's sulfur.
Got it. That's it. Okay, looks like we have 3 guilty parties. I'll need to get pictures of them for proof. Taking pictures, just like the old Bugle days. Life was so much simpler back then. One down.
Alright.
That's a keeper.
Aww.
And the hat trick. All set. That'll get a recall ordered, courtesy of your Earth-friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Boom. Sweet. Next. Alright, we made it to the next one. You just get a research token for discovering it. I like that. Okay, there you go. Let's see. This station monitors water pressure for nearby buildings. Anything goes wrong, pipe bursts or clogs, and an alert is automatically sent out to the city's maintenance teams. At least that's what would happen if Oscorp ever pushed the city to approve the system.
Hey, Pete. So this station monitors water pressure down to the individual building. Structures above 4 stories use water towers to augment the city's system. The idea is to identify problems before they spread, you know?
Whoa. The pressure in this building's all over the map. I need to find out why. The water towers connect to the city's system at the 4-story mark. I'll scan the pipes, try to see where this starts. Pipes are fine up here. Whatever's causing this, it's lower. Here's the problem. Valve's at the wrong setting. Easy enough to fix. That shouldn't have happened. I better seal these fast before Jameson pins it on me. Oh, even better than duct tape. Got it.
Oh, there's more.
Just call me the amazing spider plumber. Just in time. All fixed. Et voila! Nailed it!
I missed.
Got it. Last one. But those won't hold long. Pressure shouldn't be that high. Unless the drainage is blocked. I'll check the outlet pipe. The outlet pipe's down by the waterfront. I'll go see if anything's blocking it. Yep, that'll do it. Now I ask you, how many other heroes fight crime and fix your shower?
Got a point.
And now Oscorp can't deny Harry's station stopped a public utility meltdown.
Cool. Next one. One of the hardest problems with improving air quality is identifying the source of highly toxic, low particle count pollutants, stuff that can make you sick from only a few grams. This station specializes in solving that exact problem by targeting specific particulate toxins.
Hey, pal. This station tests particulate matter in the air. Now, you'd probably have some science jargony way to say this, but basically, too much is not good.
Readings are troubling but inconsistent. The only way I'll figure out what's going on is to test nearby emissions. But I've got other problems. The sampler's detecting toxic particles. Better check it out. That steam vent's a good place to start. There's something in here that doesn't belong. Let's analyze it.
Got it. Mercury.
Mercury.
/ unknown additional
Bonded
substances.
with something else. I can't tell what. This obviously isn't confined to one building. A lot of people are at risk. Let's see what a sample from this can tell me.
What? There you go. Nitric acid with again
Nitric acid
unknown
in there,
additional
too.
substances.
But also something else. I'm on the right track. Just need to keep following the trail. This is more widespread than I thought. The whole neighborhood's in danger from this.
Over here.
Oh, it's looking from the pipe here. So we have
Phew. That stinks to high heaven. Time to find out what's in it.
nitric acid and mercury. These are getting tough. Ethanol.
Ethanol. Why is this sounding so familiar?
Mercury, ethanol, nitric acid. With other unknown substances.
Mercury with nitrogen and ethanol. Gotta get back on the trail. When this is over, I'll alert the health department so they can check on the local residents.
Whoa.
I think I found the problem. Caustic chemicals are leaking out of those barrels and into the plumbing. Need to clean up the site fast. Huh. The calcium and silicon in concrete makes it an ideal absorption material. Looks like I'll have to make a mess to fix this mess. One down. Nice. Breathing this stuff in. Just a couple more barrels. Last one. That's it. Sealing the grate with webbing should stop any residual drainage. That could have been way worse. Harry's research station just proved why it needs to stay open.
I'm not the only one hearing that, right?
Mark your calendars, folks, because I'm going to say something you thought you'd never hear from. Spider-Man got it right. Does that mean I was wrong about it? Am I apologizing? Hell no. You see, I have it on good authority that he's a regular listener of this program. And now, it makes a lot of sense. He heard what I said. He internalized it. And he learned. Improved himself. And against all odds, he did the right thing. So, Spider-Man, you're welcome. However, don't think I'm going to go easy on Spider-Man from here on out. I'll be watching, keeping him honest. Spider-Man, since I know you're listening, imagine my eyes on you everywhere you go. I mean, not like the shower. That would be weird. Or the bathroom. Or let's go to commercial.
He never actually said what I did right. Was I right to save Mayor Osborn? Was I right to throw Doc Ock in prison instead of killing him? Or what did I do right? Data backup. One of those things that's the least important aspect of a project right up until it becomes the most important. The station helps us manage overflow data from all the other stations. Backup for our backup. Cool.
Okay, so this station collects overflow data from all the others. Yeah, God forbid we waste Oscorp's server space. Anyway, do me a favor and make sure it's running smoothly, or everything these stations do is for nothing.
This isn't nearly enough server space. It's close to overloading. That'll trigger a purge, and everything Harry has will be lost. I can't let that happen.
Did Harry know
Wait.
we were Spider-Man?
ESU has a backup server near here they never use. That can handle the excess data. But I'll need to realign the transmission dishes to make a link from here to there. Fast. The active receiver's easy to find. Okay, now to find another link. Got it. Just have to keep doing that. What's taking up all that space on Harry's servers? It looked like DNA sequencing, but that seems beyond the scope of the research stations.
Thanks.
Focus, Pete. It won't matter what's on the server if it all gets erased. Getting close.
That was close for a second. Because I almost didn't make it.
Should be in view of the ESU server now.
So we're down. Yep.
Got it. Now I can initiate the data transfer if I hurry.
There we go. Oh, okay, the voltage I need is 2. Oh my god. Then rotate that there, I should have, yep.
It's working! Everything's stored successfully. Should be fine until I have Norman assign Harry some more server space. And he'll be glad to when he sees what the stations have been doing.
Alright, we're at the next station. Let's see what this is. Vaccinated bit. Okay, kind of funny to have a marine research station all the way up here, but it's got great sight lines to the river. Any health issues crop up, we can address them pretty easy through aerial dispersal once that system comes online, that is. So it's not online right now.
Hey, Pete. This lab monitors the health of marine life. And we've got a bunch of medicine on site if you need it. But the effects these diseases have, they are not something any living creature should go through.
Looks like there's a bacterial infection in the fish. I better take care of it before the food supply's contaminated. Found an antibacterial spray in the lab that should heal the fish. I just need to spray it over the water. And fast, before people start getting sick. First step, get to the docks. I bet whatever's in those barrels caused the problem. Gotta get him out of the water. Just call me your friendly neighborhood garbage man. These barrels are smarter than some of the guys I usually fight. Now that it's clear, this is a perfect spot to spray. If I spread it evenly, the water currents will take it far and wide. Gotta cover a wide area.
Unfortunately, I gotta go in the water for this. And he's basically having me disperse it exactly.
Fish will spread it to other fish, which is good, because there's not much for me to swing from further out. Based on the water currents, there's another area I need to hit.
I can just use the cranes now.
More barrels. Definitely the source of the bacteria. I'll get rid of them. Great thing about barrels, they don't shoot at me. The downside is, I don't think these barrels appreciate my quips. All clear to spray. Come on, fishy fishies. This is good for you. This is why I never had an aquarium. I bet someone calls this into Jameson as Spider-Man, water polluter.
Okay, I was about to say that. Come on.
Okay, time to find a spot to scan my finny friends and make sure they're cured. All clean. Well, by the standards of the docks. We stopped an outbreak before it started. It'll be tough for Oscorp to argue this station isn't pulling its weight.
3 rows on that one. 3 rows.
Alrighty. If I had done more of these while I was doing the main story, I would have less of them to do now. Alright, just installed new energy-saving LED billboards throughout Times Square. They're beautiful and insanely complicated. Regular maintenance will keep them in good working order, but Oscorp has never been great at routinely maintaining anything unless it turns a profit. Okay, let me guess, nighttime. Yep.
So, we installed energy-saving LED billboards all around this area. This station monitors how they're performing. I'm just hoping it saves enough money that Oscorp keeps this program going.
Typical. Oscorp ignored the specs and jacked up the voltage going into the billboards. If I don't fix it, they'll explode. People could get hurt. And it would definitely be the end of this station. I need to use my electric webs to shock the screens into shutting down. And I don't have long to do it. Explosions would make these ads more interesting. Maybe someday there'll be a billboard of me. That doesn't say menace on it. Definitely a target-rich environment. Someone should really bring back sign painting.
Wow, still worked from that far away. Where's the last sign? Oh, I see it.
Phew. Now that the threat's passed, they can adjust the billboards properly. And they did save a lot of money, which seems to be Oscorp's priority, so I bet this station's in the clear.
Okie dokie. Alright, here is the next station.
All units, armed fugitives are assaulting a police transport. Converge on Grand Central. Over.
That'll be another episode. Who looks after the health of New York's pigeon population? Harry Osborn and Oscorp, that's who. Seriously though, pigeons are the #1 vector for a ton of communicable diseases. This station helps us keep tabs on our winged friends before they become health risks. Oh, what's this? That one homeless guy would really love this with all his pigeons.
Okay, Pete. This lab has feeders to lure in birds and analyze their droppings. Yeah, that's right. I got an MBA to test bird poop. Seriously though, you probably know that birds carry diseases that affect people, and we need to make sure they're healthy. You know, I really wish I was there to hear your finest toilet humor on this one.
Uh-oh. The pigeons are infected with a serious strain of avian flu, and it's already mutated to a form that can spread to humans. Okay, Harry's lab had everything I needed to make a vaccine. Gotta spread it fast, or the pigeons will be like rats with the bubonic plague. My best bet's dispersing it at 3 major migration points. Luckily, the station told me where they are.
So I'm guessing I have a limited amount of time.
First migration point's in a park. Birds there should spread the vaccine to their buddies.
Nope, not timed.
Pigeons put up with me swinging through their territory, so I owe them a favor. I bet the Avengers never have bird poop missions.
They talked about the Avengers.
Here we go. The vaccine's airborne, so I'll just spray it into the trees. Okay, 1 down, 2 to go. The spray won't bother people or other animals. It'll cure the pigeons. Or trigger the zombie pigeon apocalypse. And 1 more left. I wonder what Jameson will make of this. Spider-Man spreads chemtrails seems like a good bet. I like helping animals. They don't call me a menace or shoot at me or anything. I wonder if it'd be stretching things if I added veterinarian to my resume.
There's really no method I'm finding to spreading the stuff. It's just kind of swing all around the park with it dispersing.
Okay, that should work fast. I better scan some pigeons to make sure. Did it. No zombie pigeons.
I got a motor, but man, Spidey is so cool.
Thanks, I guess.
Huh. Nikola Tesla fed pigeons here. So did Harry's mom. I remember her bringing us. Wish I could tell Harry, but he's not answering calls, texts, anything.
Alright, next one. New York is renowned for pristine drinking water, but it doesn't get that way without a lot of work. This station is designed to ease that burden by monitoring smaller bodies of water with connections into the city's main water line.
This is one of my labs that monitors water quality. Any nasty stuff gets in, it tells you. I wanted to check on it myself, but there's just never enough time.
Feels like Harry's not telling me something. I hope he's okay. That algae's already killing fish. And if I don't stop it, it'll work its way up the food chain fast. I whipped up a virus that'll attack it in Harry's lab. But I need a sample of the algae to make it work. Gotta get to the lake, stat. Got it. Now I need to crack the cell walls, and the only way I can do that in time is with G-force. The quick and dirty way to apply G-force is jump off a tall building. And the tallest one around is Oscorp. I wish I could do this in a lab, but there's no time. Jump the gun!
Did that work? Oh, now I have to swing out.
Woo! Got it! Now I just have to do it again. I am not eager to repeat that, but I have to. Not low enough.
Oh, 250?
Got nervous, I guess.
I see a building that might be tall enough.
Got an itchy web finger.
I'm like, why? I did it twice. It didn't count either time. Because it was 250. Ready?
Good work! Now if I can just keep from throwing up. Gotta hurry back to the lake and turn this loose. There. And it's tailored to the toxic algae. Won't hurt normal plant life. Which is good, because a park without plants is just a vacant lot.
Cool. Alright, I think this is the second to last one. Mom set this one up. Seismic monitoring station trained on the fault line running beneath Central Park. Really hoping Oscorp doesn't decide to axe the station. Have kind of a sentimental attachment to it. Well, I think Henry's Harry's
Hey,
dad was as well.
do you remember that steam pipe explosion when we were kids? Well, that's what Mom built this station to prevent. It monitors the pressure in the pipes and pinpoints trouble spots.
There's a dangerous pressure buildup happening now. I've got to do something about it fast. Oscorp's satellites take seismic images of what's under the streets. If I hit the ground hard enough in the right spots, they can show me the high pressure points. Pressure like this usually means clogged release valves. Once I find them, I should be able to jar the clogs loose with another ground pound. Got my lenses tuned to the research station. High pressure will show up red, normal is blue. Okay, time to move. I've got to drop onto the street hard to generate enough force. Found a trouble spot. Excuse me.
I know.
Did it. But that's not the only danger zone. I need to locate the other pressure points. Better hit the ground somewhere else to get a reading. I don't have much time. There's the spot.
I knew I was right near it.
Fixed it. But we're not out of the woods yet. Gotta hurry.
I didn't even know that was possible. Found it.
Always helps to take the pressure off. Wish it was that easy for life in general. Harry's station prevented a major explosion. They can't justify closing it down now. Not a bad day's work.
Hi. Okay, so I actually looked, and this is actually the second to last one, which is odd because I can't find the last one. So we'll see what happens. But according to what I looked at on the map, this is the second to last one. Don't feel super awesome about this one. Cloaking tech intended for military application. We're using armed drones to test it. This was my one concession to Dad. Hopefully this will convince him to relax about funding the other stations. Ooh, cloaking. I don't care if a drone's doing it, it's still cool. Ouch. Man, those things.
This station may be safe, because it's helping test an Oscorp military application, cloaking tech. But I don't love using armed drones to test it. Someone might get hurt.
Not if I'm the one who tests it. Let's see if I can integrate the cloaking tech with my suit. success! Energy field interferes with my web gadgets. Not exactly a keeper. Uh-oh. Those armed drones are malfunctioning. They're dangerous, and the self-destruct signal's not working from here. But cloaked, I can get close enough to trigger the destruct mechanism. That drone didn't go far. I'll download its data before I wreck it, so they can ID the problem. Okay, I need to get within 10 meters of the drone to stop it, and I'll need to be cloaked. Nailed it! Now I've got to go visible again so I can swing to the others. Boom!
I hit the wrong button. Wait, drone! Get back here.
Sorry, drone, but your data lives on.
Where's this? Oh.
Better you than me. Didn't see it coming, did you? I'm always breaking stuff. Another one bites the dust.
Oh, I didn't even see that one coming.
Nailed it. Now I've got to go visible again so I can swing to the others. Gotcha. Boom! Sorry, drone, but your data lives on. me. Didn't see it coming, did you? I'm always breaking stuff. Another one bites the dust. Scratch one drone. Are these armed drones even legal? Stealth Spidey strikes again. Stealth mode was fun, but it's not worth losing my webs over. Hopefully, Oscorp will figure out armed drones in Manhattan are not a good idea. But I'm not holding my breath. Now they've got the data they need. And the stealth tech is promising, even if it needs work. I think Harry's station is safe. And if they ever work the bugs out, maybe I'll whip myself up a stealth suit.
Folks, I'm hearing a lot of praise for Spider-Man lately, and I'm not saying it's entirely unwarranted. He did listen to me after all, and did the right thing in the end. But dial it back, will ya? I can tell it's going to his head. Look at him. The wisecracking, the grandstanding, swinging around the city like he owns it. This is not his city, it's mine. I mean ours.
Doing the right thing, it might have been what I chose to do with GR27. Well, I didn't really choose. The story makes you do it with GR27.
You have an
Give it
update
to
your
everyone
position.
instead of just Aunt May.
On alert for priority.
That might have been what that was. I have no idea. Accurate storm tracking has been one of the brass rings of meteorology for a long time. The big problem is the size of the data set. Weather phenomena require an enormous amount of processing power to accurately monitor. A distributed network is basically the only way to do it. And again, this is actually the last one. I did find it. This is going to be the last one. And it's at night again. How wonderful.
This station analyzes thunderstorms and acts as a failsafe for the others. Now, they're all susceptible to lightning strikes, which would erase their data banks. If they're in danger, they'll automatically transfer their data to Oscorp's servers. Just make sure it works, okay, pal?
There's a storm threatening now. And the automatic transfer isn't working. No time to write code now. I'll have to manually link the research station data hubs. Then I need to go to the top of the Oscorp building and align their receivers.
Is this kind of what I just
First
did?
data hub's right over my head. Okay. My lenses should show the other hubs in red.
Oh, there it is.
Got it. Now to make more links in the chain. Man, it's getting bad out here.
Oh my god, it's starting to hit like cars and whatnot. Can it hit me? Oh, if it can hit me, I'm gonna be scared.
Got it. Uh-oh. The receiver's energy is giving me a positive charge, which means I'm at a high risk for lightning strikes. My charge is increasing. I gotta move fast or I'll get zapped.
Now I got another question. If it hits me, do I die? Yeah, I completely flew right by it. Anyway, yeah, and that would answer my question. Yes, if I stop moving and I'm in that little blue area, I can get hit with lightning. Okay, I was gonna say because the Oscorp tower is right there.
One more down. Can't stop to celebrate. My costume's insulation can protect me a little, but I can't afford many hits.
Okay, so it's not like a one-hit KO or anything. Oh, I got it.
Nature's so awesome, except when it tries to kill me.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff where it's cool, but it could 100% kill you. Nature, outer space. Outer space is freaking awesome, but it can, and if you're not careful, will kill you.
That one's set.
I tried to do it in bail and I couldn't. So that's also
Scientifically, I know why this is happening.
being on the satellite.
It's hard not to feel like the universe is against me right now. It's like the whole city's one giant bug zapper.
Yep, and I know spiders are technically arachnids, but you're the bug, dude. Remember, I said I do realize that spiders are arachnids.
I'm getting pretty good at this.
Why does it have to hit me?
No time to admire the view.
This is intense. I'm glad I picked this one as like a last one. Because this is just freaking intense and it's like dramatic. With all like the lightning around. There's actually like something that can hurt you, you know?
If I slow down, I'll be extra crispy. Okay, now I need to get to Oscorp Tower.
Almost there. Like, this is such a dramatic thing that I think it deserves to be last. I'll show you guys in the map which one it was. If you were to do a playthrough of this and you wanted the last one to be something like this where it's super dramatic, I'll show you which one it is.
Gotta aim these away from their satellites and toward each other.
Ah, crap. Oh, come on. There we go.
That did it! And the spider spins a data web. All the research data is going to Oscorp's servers. Harry's work is safe. And I can finally get out of this weather.
Trophy earned R and D. Alright, let's see if there's anything special for completing all the research stations. Wasn't anything special for the book bags, but let's see. It's in the Upper West Side, yeah.
Hey Pete, in the mood for some good news?
Sure, I've always got plenty of the other kind.
I just posted a new article. Oscorp announced Harry's research stations are providing valuable data, so they're fully funding them.
You're kidding. That's great. I just wish we could tell Harry.
I know. I haven't been able to find out where they're treating him. I can't confront Norman about what we know without admitting to breaking and entering.
Okay.
Well, wherever he is, Harry's getting the best care. Whatever his faults, Norman loves his son. And his mom would be so proud. He really stepped up for her.
You helped a little yourself, Tiger. You're a good friend.
So are you, MJ. And wherever Harry is, he knows that. Can't wait to read the article.
Okay, so that dialogue's gonna be a little different than if you finish the research stations without knowing that Harry's sick. Alright, let's see if there's anything I can get, though. Suit-wise, or gadgets, or anything. For real? All those research tokens. and nothing to show for it. How many skill points do I have? None. Fantastic. Okay. Let's go to the Avenger building to end the episode.
What's the status?
One thing even my detractors have to say about J. Jonah Jameson. I admit when I'm wrong. And while I hoped his efforts in the recent crisis meant Spider-Man was finally becoming a responsible citizen, a mature adult, I am here to confess I was wrong. I wanted to believe. I hoped it was true. But even a stop clock is right twice a day. And I guess curing the plague was Spider-Man's stop clock moment.
All units, reports of snipers targeting officers. Officers needed in the vicinity of Vanderbilt.
The second your meter expires, they swoop in like ninjas.
That was kind of over dramatic. Alright.
Spidey! I can't believe you saved New York from that lunatic with those robo-arms! You're the best!
Shouldn't you
Thanks.
be, like, doing something?
I swear I saw a ghost near here. A guy with a skeleton for a face.
Appreciate the tip.
Oh, we can take tips. Look at that.
Spider-Man
Mr. Stark.
do something.
Mr. Stark. Mr. Stark?
Spider-Man inspired me. I gotta do something. So volunteer to do something. Hey, you're the real Spider-Man? Like the guy who saved New York, Spider-Man?
All units, we have a hostage situation. Fugitives have seized a bus. Officers needed in Yorkville.
Alright, I think this is good enough. Actually, let's get to the top of the Avengers building and end the episode there where we can have a full view of the city.
Attention units. Police vehicle is under duress. Report came in near Gracie Mansion. Over. This is Control. What's the status in Vanderbilt? Observation post established. No sign of priority target.
It still amazes me how beautiful this game is. And this is still going to be kind of a long episode, even after editing all the swinging and whatnot. But this game is still just amazing. So guys, if you like this video, please leave a like. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and turn notifications on. And I'll see you guys with more Marvel Spider-Man and more side quests and all that other stuff in the next video. Later.
Once I was 7 years old, Mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old.